Hello, and welcome back to the Natural 1's TTRPG channel. This episode is part of our fantasy tabletop role-playing game campaign, and our players for this session are Mike as Dell, Agnes as Lila, Travis as Soulstar, Andrew as Fimble, and introducing Kelly as Braun. As a reminder, we do dabble in adult themes and language, so viewer discretion is advised. Now let's get into it. Last session, the group encountered the syndicate cultist in Andersonia Mines. The cultist condemned the group to die in darkness as Soulstar shot a crossbow bolt into his shoulder. Taking the hit and stumbling back, the cultist raises their bloodied hand and summons forth a collar in darkness. Their knife, on the other hand, tears a portal in the air, and the cultist escapes through it. The light from the candles feed a black, dark fire, and the force of mystic energy blocks their exit. As the color in darkness swells in size, rocks form around the dead bodies in the cave and are reanimated. The group reacts quickly and starts to take out the candles and rock zombies throughout the mine to cut the color in darkness down to size. We pick up from there.
Larry, can you remind me where Soulstar is at?
Yes, he's actually right next to our buddy Canada.
That's right.
The rock demon that's possessed by the spirit of a dead miner.
That's the spirit.
But
Miner as in like digging out, not miner as in like a kid, right?
yeah, it's the miner isn't digging because you're in a mine shaft.
I could be a kid.
It can be all. We don't know the child labor laws of this country.
Thank you.
Or this realm.
It's ruled by an empire, so I think it's okay for him to be working. He can get in there.
If memory serves me, I'm pretty sure my last move was like super badass. Yeah, no, I rolled over the guy while pulling the other guy who was behind me. I can't see him in the corner.
Yeah, that was a dope move.
Yeah, so I'm riding kind of high, and I'm just gonna take a swing at that miner's neck with my sword.
Right.
Let's try and bring it down.
The kid or the guy that's hauling rocks out of here.
Both, but it's just one roll.
Both.
Even better.
Oh shit! Almost lost my D20. There we go.
Put it down, no.
Strength and proficiency, 2 and 2. That's 17.
That definitely hits.
Ooh, so short sword, push 2. Total of 4.
Okay, and that's plus your. Oh, you're probably using. Never mind. That's 4 damage. All right, so
yeah,
you're able to knock its pick out of its grip, so its weapon is dropped, and like the fingers, the rock fingers, sort of crumble away, so it's just got like empty palms. My hands, where's my hands?
He's got nubbins.
And that means Lila, you're up next. Dell, you're after her.
Alrighty. Wherever my spiritual weapon is, if it can just keep moving 20 feet towards whatever is attacking us. I don't know if it can get in range of that.
Yeah, it can get actually right behind your target.
Okay, perfect. So it will attack. Let me pull that thing up again. Spiritual weapon.
And I'm gonna say, since you're like in sync, like literally, like Dell is on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. I was very drunk last game.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you have advantage.
Okay.
I forgot about this.
What is my plus to hit? I forgot. Actions. Where is it? There it goes. Plus 4 to hit. There we go. That is a 16 to hit. And then it's 1. Oh, I think I rolled. Yep, I rolled on D&D Beyond because I was trying to look at it. So give me a second while it thinks about rolling. It
It's got to
did.
hit all the corners first. No.
Yeah, it's got to bounce across the screen like 3 times. There it goes. 8 points of force damage from the spiritual weapon.
Right. So he wasn't looking too good from the get-go because he had the dagger in his head when he was knocked down prone. So
Oh, yeah.
do that, and it just like the dust just spatters against the rocks on the wall. So
Sweet.
boom.
With that, then for my stoof, I will move with Dell on my shoulders. 30 feet of movement forward towards the next enemy, wherever that may be.
Okay. So there's the one that the closest one is the one that Soulstar attacked and knocked the pickaxe from its hands.
Okay.
Its hands. No.
Okay, then I will go ahead and whack at it with my mace. So that's a +5 to hit. Oh, that is 21 total.
That definitely hits.
And
Blackjack.
how do I?
21 blackjack.
Oh.
Moving on.
And then
Thanks.
1d6 plus 3. So that's 4 points of damage because I rolled a 1. That d6 does not like me. Okay. So yeah, there's my action, my bonus action, and my movement. So I'm good.
All right, so you smash through and you knock one of its shoulders, and the rock formation just sort of fall to the ground, and it's standing there with one hand and one arm, no hand. And Bill, before we start off, can you make an acrobatics check for me?
Can I just get down?
Can I get down now off this ride?
Can I choose with my own dignity to get down instead of falling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just do acrobatics with your rogue, so it'll be easy for you.
Okay. 14.
Oh yeah, you want to stay up, jump off, or you want to still ride? Sorry.
I want to get off. Get off this ride.
So yeah, you do a nice little. You want to jump forward or backward?
Okay, because I'm obviously a little hazy from the last match. Do we see the last candelabra that we're kind of going for?
Yeah, you definitely saw it before you jumped off. It was just in with your sight.
Okay, so as long as it's within my sight, I want to jump down to a spot I can take a pop shot at it.
Okay. What you got? 35 speed?
Yeah, I have 30 speed if that's enough.
All right, so you can get to like this corner here.
As long as it's within eye shot, that's all I really care about.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's the candle.
Okay.
There's you definitely see the smaller color in darkness since it's lost a lot of its power funneling from the candles. You see this one here seems to be burning really bright, and this miner here with the pickaxe seems to be sort of engulfed in the dark energy coming from the candle.
All right, let's take a shot at the one that's engulfing, or if I heard you right, the one that's engulfing the miner in this dark energy. Let's take a shot of that one, as long as I got a shot on it.
Yeah, you got a good shot.
All right.
See, yeah.
Okay.
Through the
And
energy.
I rolled a 17 plus 6.
That hits. Yeah, that
Okay.
hits.
1d8 plus 4. Where's my d8? That's this one. 1d8 plus 4. 7 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
7 points of damage.
Yep.
All right. Its body gets pinned to the candle, and it just shatters into a rock.
Okay. And I'll use my my bonus action to cast help on can I see Andrew from here? Andrew, I forgot your character's name, or I would have used your name.
Thimble.
Thimble. Can I see?
Here, let me
Thimble
fix
from
that.
here?
I'll say.
Or actually, let's see. I'm trying to remember if they had to be within 30 feet though.
He's within 15.
Okay. We'll give him a help.
Okay. Got him right here. You're right there.
So it gives you advantage on your next thing.
I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey. Gotta do something, but. All right. The one-armed, no-hand rock demon in front of Canada and Soulstar is gonna try to swipe at Soulstar.
What did I do?
A natural one. So
Nice.
he misses.
It's so fitting.
Yeah. As it would with only one bit. So on the ground, prone. Barely alive. If it had blood, it'd be bloodied.
Mhm. It's
all right.
gravelly.
Yeah. Thimble, you're up next.
Alrighty.
And you're right in front of the candle.
Yeah. Which I'm just going to go ahead and use my advantage to smash that candle.
Alrighty.
So, I believe that's +3 to hit. Of course, yes. So 22.
It hits.
That's good. And we are going to go ahead and just roll that damage. So 4 physical and 7 psychic damage.
All right, so you're able to snuff out the last little bit of power from the candle, and you see a vortex swirls up, follows through, back around the cave on the ceiling, down to the last candle.
Okay, can I follow that with my movement?
This is what being a crazy cat lady looks like.
You're 30?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So you make your way there. You're right here. The candle's there, and the color and darkness is right there. It's not as big as you recall seeing it.
Mm-hmm. Then again, it has been 2 weeks.
It's cold in the mines, you know.
Happens to everyone, you know.
Exactly. And Canada's gonna make a run for it. Doing this dash. Catch up. Okay. And the color and darkness is gonna swarm and then swirl about, make its way forward over the thimble.
Oh.
And one of the faces in the storm is just gonna try and reach out and bite you on your arm since you're at the ready.
Oh no, a direct result of my actions.
Okay, that's 17.
You know, I think 17 does hit me.
Oh, alrighty. That is 8 damage.
All right, that drops me down to...
Sinks its teeth into your skin and you can feel it burn and boil.
Ooh. I am now at 6 hit points.
Oh,
Did
lovely.
you use your advantage? Use your advantage.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll use my advantage to
Sure.
take that damage.
Okay.
I don't know if that's how it works. I'm just making up as I go.
No, I used the advantage to smash the candle.
Oh, so you did use it, you liar.
Yeah, and it would have worn off by now.
Yeah. All right. We are back at the top of the round. We got Soul, then Lila, and then Dell.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. So that guy who's prone right in front of me, I'm just gonna drive my sword down onto his back, like the small right there between the shoulder blades and the neck, and just like ground him into the dirt.
Yeah. Roll twice, get above a 10.
Ooh. Yeah, no, that's 15 flat.
Yeah. Shits and giggles, roll for damage. How gruesome is it going to be?
Ooh, finally, that's an 8. Damage.
Gotta say something cool like, you're grounded.
No, probably something cooler than that.
It doesn't get any cooler than that.
All right, but you do exactly that, thrusting your blade between the small of its back and its shoulder blades and just pin it to the ground.
It's over.
All right, and you still got movement. If you want to, you can definitely see that the color and darkness is down the mine.
It seems like they got it. They got a good handle on it. I'm just gonna stay back. I'm gonna stay right there. Probably pull out my crossbow.
Cool.
If I can do anything with it. Yeah, that's it.
I'm in excruciating pain.
I wish I could help you out.
Captain is right beside you. He's gonna do a barrel roll and try to heal you.
Don't forget, we want one of the candles for questioning.
Yeah.
You know what knows.
All right. So Lila, you're up.
Alrighty. Then I will just keep moving towards the fray. Where does 30 feet put me of movement?
Yeah, your arms. You can tap Fimble's back, basically.
Well, that works perfectly then. And then if my spiritual weapon can move its 20 feet towards everything, then I will cast Cure Wounds on Fimble, my last level 1 spot. Last level 1 slot. So that is 1d8. That's the d8, right? Yes. So d8. So 3 plus 5. So 8 points of healing for you.
Wow, you got me back up to where I was last round.
I healed what you got. That's it. And that's it because the spiritual weapon can't reach. So that's movement. Yep. That's all I can do.
Alrighty. That means Dell, you're up.
All right. Do I see anything else to shoot up from my? I can never see where I'm at on the board. Do I see? Is there anything else within range of me right now?
Right here. You still see the candle. You do have like a narrow passage, but you're a sniper, so.
Okay, I'll take my shot.
Shoot at the candle. You've
All
got
right.
your ring ability magic, so that'll pierce through.
My what?
Your ring ability that gives magic to your arrow.
Okay.
So.
Okay, +6. So I'm rolling. Oh, I got a total of 9.
Total at 9.
Yeah.
You shoot at it, but it misses the fuse and it sort of hits the wax, and you can see wax dripping down and pouring over it.
All right. And I'll cast help at Fim as long as he's within range again.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And we got NPC 5's done. Fimble, you are up next.
Alrighty. So the collar is between me and the candle. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're here, Lila, Canada, and this is the color and darkness. The candle is back here.
Okay. Is there any way I can get past the collar? Or is that going to be an
That's going to be an
opportunity
attack.
attack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unless you have something that says, "Hey, not today, Jack."
Those would be the rogues.
Don't touch me.
No touchy. No touch.
Yeah.
I don't. But what I do have is an overinflated ego and sense of main character syndrome. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of do a dive roll past the collar.
Okay. Let's do a acrobatics check.
Okay. That is 13.
All right. You definitely successfully roll by it, but it's not as quick to track you. One of the faces pops out and starts to leer at you, but and then you want to move the rest of your speed to the candle?
Yeah, just to get to the candle. Yeah.
All right. So you're at it. And this slightly shifts.
Is it gonna try and take a swing at him, or?
Yeah. I don't have disengage, so
it's
okay.
The swarm. It's like the heads are coming out of the top, and he ducked under and then
Okay.
not able to attack, but it's slowly moving towards him. So he got off scot-free. And then it's Cannon's turn. He's, instead of like doing a barrel roll and healing Fimble, since he's out of the range of movement, he's going to do a barrel roll and light up Orion's spite, his little trusty hand axe, and try to carve the base of the collar in darkness. Nice side strike attack. 15 plus 2, so that's 17 hits. Only 5 points of damage. You can see his blade cuts through and it sort of singes, and there's a dark black scar at the base, but it doesn't do much to it. But another face has popped out and started looking over towards Canada. And it's going to reach out and try to bite his tiny little head. That's only a 7. He's able to put up his blades and push it back. And then Soulstar, top of the round. And then Lila, then Dell, and then Fimble.
Dude, there's nothing much I can do because I don't really have any magical damage, but can I examine the rubble in front of me, the person I just killed?
Your crossbow should have some magic aspects to it, I thought.
Oh, no, I tried the psychic damage last time and it didn't do anything against them.
Okay.
So I'm just going to examine what's in front of me, see if they left anything behind.
You can see, like, down this way here, you can see, veins for minerals and stuff like that. Follow the shaft track, and you can see where they're mining. There's a barrel of something. But yeah, it doesn't like any belongings of any sort, really.
Okay.
You guys already did find the 2 chests that they tried to get out with, so those are back where you left them. Or are they?
Are they?
In that case, I'll hold my action and duck behind the wall there.
Over here?
Yeah, right there.
All right. And Lila, you're up.
Alrighty. I will. Yeah, I'll just continue. Well, I'll move whatever I think is like 5 extra feet to get to it so I can hit it.
Yeah.
And then my spiritual weapon will move its 20 feet. I know it won't get to it yet, but it will get closer. We'll see if it does anything because after this one, I've only got 2 more rounds with it.
Right in front of Dell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll just hit it. So, 19 plus 5, so 24 to hit. Let's see if I do better damage than last time. 1d6 plus 3, 5 points of damage. Sounds better than the 1 I rolled last time.
Go and slam your mace into the swarm, and it just sort of feels like you're pushing in the mace through jello.
It's a pudding monster.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But it face pushes your mace out and sort of spits it out. No.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
I'm still here. Sorry. Babysitting kitties. Okay. I'm not sure there's much I can do either.
You got that magic from your ring, so.
I forgot how to be able to view my ring. It's just an item that I can't because I'm bad with D&D Beyond. I thought my ring just did something like an extra once per combat, like an extra D3 or something.
Yeah.
Once per round.
I think it's like a either psychic or some sort of magic damage.
How do you view it? Oh, there we go. Items attuned. It's magic weapon. Oh, that's the wrong one. Once per round, on a successful hit, add 1d6 force damage. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. There's no such thing as a D3. Didn't even think about that. Is there anything I can
Trying to shoot the fuse on the candle again.
What's the thing that's only taking magical damage?
Pretty much the only thing that's taking magical damage is the candle, the fuse. That's you're trying to snuff that out. Only the magic attacks seem to.
Okay. Is there anything worth rolling perception or investigation against? Or I guess you'd find out by rolling it.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I guess I'm just gonna do. Well, I guess what I'd do if I didn't know what the fuck was going on, I would try and perceive something. So I'll try and perceive something, or investigate whatever you want me to roll for. I assume I don't know. I've seen it in combat. You don't really got a lot of time to investigate stuff, so I'm assuming I'm just looking around. Do I see anything worth noting? And oh, cool! I roll a pretty good number when it probably doesn't matter. 17 plus perception. What is perception? Plus 4, so 21.
All right.
Do I see anything worth noting and yelling out to anyone?
You do find a little like a blue diamond, sort of under a couple of rocks. It almost looks like it's been tucked away by somebody that maybe somebody was trying to take out.
Where's this at?
So it's lodged right on your down on the bottom of your left, up against a wall, a small recess.
Okay.
On the ground.
How many spaces away is it?
It's within 5 feet.
Okay. I guess I could take. Well, I haven't cast movement. Okay, so I'll cast my movement. I'll go grab it. As long
All you have to do is kneel down and pick it up.
Okay.
Deal.
Okay.
Sort of dig through and manage to find a crystal wrapped in cloth.
Okay. I yeet that out of the ground. And unless something happens when I grab that, I guess I'll cast help at Fim.
Like a regular blue diamond.
Okay. I grab it. I give Fim help for the rest of the round or whatever, and that'll be that.
And that's what, 30 and 30?
I think it's within 30, yes. I can check for sure, though. I believe I just read it, though. Yeah. Master Tactics, within 30 feet, yeah.
Yeah, he's at 35, so if you want to move forward.
Yeah, okay, I'll move forward 5. I guess I didn't use all my movement.
Alrighty. I'll put you right behind Lila, the tank, and then you can hit a Fimble.
Okay.
The bonus. And that leads us up to Fimble. You're next.
Oh, wow. What a coinkydink. I'm going to smash that candle.
Alrighty.
Using the help. Wow, that got me a whole 13.
Woo!
Wait, I cast help on you. You can re-roll.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll for damage.
Alrighty. That's 5 physical and 3 psychic.
Alright. You strike right at the fuse and to your staff, and you see it push the flame back, but it recoils back, not as bright as it was, but it's still there, and it's still funneling its power up down the ceiling and back down to the color and darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have any bonus actions or movement?
Nope. That's my turn.
Alrighty. And it's Canada. He's gonna strike again with Orion's Spite. 16. And he cuts a little higher this time. His hand axe glows blue as he cuts through. Another scarf forms inside the cloud, inside the storm, I mean. And he's gonna sit at defense, and the color in darkness is going to sort of reach down, and a giant head sort of forms, and it's going to attempt to swallow Lila.
Ooh.
Oh! That's great.
That's no bueno.
So that's only a 5.
Yeah,
So you're able to bash it away with your shield. It reforms, and it's still sort of swirling about. Faces are peering out and screaming and writhing in pain. And Soulstar, top of the round to you.
I blind it with my shield since it still has light cast on it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's all rather terrifying.
It's like, oh
It
shit.
doesn't seem like I can do much, and Fimble's pretty close. So, I'm gonna duck behind me down that corridor.
Okay.
And you said that there was what you call it? The stuff along the walls.
Yeah, all the different sort of mines and veins where they.
Veins. Okay, that was the word I was looking for. Can I investigate, see what they are, or if there's anything of value?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Sweet. Oh no, not good. That's a 4.
Yeah, they just look like rocks to you, different shades of rock.
Yeah, rocks.
Plastic rock. This rock's a little hard. This is a soft rock.
Hard rock, soft rock. Is there any alternative rocks?
All right. And anything else for a bonus action?
No, that's what I got for right now.
All right. And Lila, you're up. Del, you're next.
Alrighty, if my spiritual weapon could get into range of this creature, that would be awesome.
Oh yeah, I can zoom right up.
Sweet. So it will take a swing at it. That's +4, so 22. This
definitely
D20
hits.
likes me today. Yay. So that's 1d8 + 2. So 6 points of force damage from the mace or the spiritual weapon. And then I will swing at it with my mace. With 17 + 5, so 22. Which I'm assuming hits. And then
Yep.
a d6 + 3. Another one, so 4 points of damage.
The spiritual weapon charges. It zips right past you and just plows right into color and darkness and pushes it back. But before it does that, you go to swing and you're able to hit one of the lower faces, and it sort of swings it around, but no real damage.
I'm rolling shit for my damage. My spiritual weapon's doing great.
Hey, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Yeah.
Clumsy and bruised.
And you got movement. You want to chase it, or
Yes, please. I will stay on it. I can take several hits, so I wanna try and be its main target.
Gotcha. All right, so you get right back in its many faces.
Mm-hmm.
And Del, you're up. Thimble, you're up on deck.
Alrighty. I thought of something so genius, it almost seems dumb. I'm going to cast help. Or as long as everyone's in range. I'm gonna cast help on Lila. And
Alright.
then
Whoa.
I'm going to bonus action with my Master of Tactics and cast help on Thimble.
Whoa.
I'm double helpful. I'm literally
You're so
increased my
helpful.
productivity by 100%.
Help to everyone.
No, my turn.
The bulls. No.
And if I need to cast any movement to do any of that, wing it.
No, yeah, everybody's in range.
Okay, so I'm very helpful. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
That was
Thimble,
so
you're
helpful. Oh my god.
Oh, I know.
I'm gonna smash this candle like it's my birthday. No, I'm not.
No?
Even with help, that was a total of 9.
Oh my god.
You just whack your quarterstaff into the top part of the wax of the candle and sort of carves a little crescent off the corner of the candle. The fuse is still there.
It's one of those candles, like birthday candles, you can't blow out. Like it keeps like you got it and then you don't got it.
It's those trick.
Sparking.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's those trick self-lighting candles. Or relighting candles.
Gwyneth Paltrow goop candles. No, I have no idea.
Oh God! It smells like ass in here. Oh, okay. The candle.
It is my sworn duty to destroy this candle now.
You can do it.
It's gonna give you COVID. Watch out.
All right. And that ends your turn, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. Cannon's gonna run and jump as high as he can and sort of bring his Orion sights down for another attack. He does that. Ooh, this time it's 9 points of damage.
Ooh.
Able to cut through and sort of right down the middle, and you see a blue scar sort of tear through its form. cuts through one face that splits into two. And as for like the bulk head that's sort of swarming in front of Lila in Canada. And it's going to do a multi-attack. So
Owie.
Ooh.
head that got split is going to attack Canada. And then the second one is going to attack Lila.
Okay. Oh, wait, I have a thing.
And that's a 14. His AC is 18. So the first splintered head goes to reach and snap at Canada, but he's able to again block with his hand axes and sort of push it off, keep it off of him. And still trying to get him, but he's got it blocked. Second splintered head is gonna try to bite at Lila. That's 13.
That misses.
Misses again. You're able to fend it away with your shield.
Woot woot. I have completely forgotten that you gave me my fancy shield, like that it actually has a bonus. So I need to remember that apparently once per combat round, I can resist 1d4 worth of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I forget about that. Luckily, I haven't taken too much damage, but it's still one of those like, oh
Your
crap.
fancy shield.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. And that's then bosses and move. Soulstar, you're up. You're still out there looking at the different kinds of rock.
Damn, I wish I was more helpful right now, but
You can always cast
I'm just
help.
gonna. Wish I could. I'm more of a lone wolf. I don't help nobody. Nobody helps me.
Oh, now I'm gonna cast help on you.
Well, I'm not even doing much, so like, I don't need it.
Kind of like, no, these are some nice rocks.
Yeah.
Pretty.
My character's actually Soulstar's gonna take a little bit of a snack break while he's examining the box. But he's gonna head back around the corner to see how the fight is still going.
Are you trying burning any of the
Closer.
rocks?
I didn't look that hard.
Yeah, so you get back to around the corner and you see that they were able to push it, the color and darkness back, and the candle doesn't look as bright as it used to.
Okay, good.
Here,
Perfect time for a snack break.
All right. And Lila, you're up. Del, you're on deck.
Oh, it's always a good time for a snack break.
Yes. So my spiritual weapon will whack it one last time.
All right. Just gotta move up a little bit.
Perfect. So it misses. It's a 7. You can, and it will miss and dissipate because this is its last round.
All right. Yeah. So as it goes to hit, you can see it sort of dissipate and fade away right before it makes contact.
Lovely. You know what? Instead of hitting it, I will cast Toll the Dead on it. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Maybe I can do more damage that way.
Natural fucking 20.
Fine then. Apparently I'm not gonna do any damage to it. So yeah, that's its thing. But I will make sure I'm still in range of it. So if I needed to move with it, I will. But otherwise, actually, can I move? Just move to the side so I'm more like on Thimble's side, in case I need to like try and protect him from it or like put myself between it and him. Since he is low on the health.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Say you do that, and it's definitely got you clocked with that failed attempt. It realized honed you as like from the source of its headache, many headache, and it sort of turns and. Yeah, it's a 12, so that misses. Again, I see one of the heads sort of pop out and tries to snap at you as you move around it, but it misses.
Yeep.
And then, Del, you're up. Thimble, you're on deck.
All right. I'm going to go with a nice heaping helping of double help again to Lila and Thimble. I would go cast Kiss Thimble's Boo Boo, but that's kind of out of character, so I better not.
Yeah, no.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Thimble, you're up.
Thimble's turn.
This smash.
All right.
This motherfucking candle.
I'm gonna smash this candle. Good lord. Oh my god. Look at this. There we go. There we go. All right. That's gonna be 22.
Sorry.
Nice.
All right. That is 2 physical and 3 psychic damage.
I want to get physical.
Alrighty. So you're able to snuff out the last bit of the candle. You see
Yay.
Waver disappears and the smoke and dark energy swirls and spits back around. And the color of darkness grows back to its original form. There's not as many faces. There's about 5 heads just sort of floating, and each one's got its gaze upon the party.
All right.
Do we question it now?
Well, you could have always questioned it. Just, little reply.
Oh.
And Canada goes to strike with Orion Spite again, but stumbles and ends up just an inch too short with his blade. Misses completely. And the head that's facing him is going to just reach out and try to bite him. And that's only 11, so that misses. And Soulstar, you're up. Round, Lila, you're on deck.
Oh, that was perfect timing to run away real quick.
Sure, what the heck? I'm gonna take another shot at it with my crossbow.
Just for old time's sake.
Yeah, I mean, how bad could it? The worst that could happen. I just missed. Let's see. 16.
And that's plus your bonus with your crossbow.
Yes, that's my proficiency and my dexterity.
Don't you have your crossbow of the veil? It should have like a bonus on itself.
Oh, does it?
Homebrew item.
No, it's just on a successful hit, I get the extra psychic stuff.
Yeah, so you can roll it because you, yeah.
Did I hit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll roll psychic damage d6 plus the regular d6 plus 3. 6. Wait,
All right.
plus my dex.
The head that was
So
the
9 total, actually.
Yeah, so the
It's all my
one of
bonuses.
the faces that's facing towards you, you pull out your crossbow and you fire off a round from it, and pierces right through the center of the face. Sort of like trails down, almost like you can see blue spires of magic pass through its body, and like soul has been cleansed from it. And you only
Oh, cool.
see 4 faces.
I did something!
Woo!
Hell yeah. Come on, guys. I'm carrying the team here.
I'm helping.
And I'll use my movement to just take a few steps forward, probably just 5 feet.
Alrighty. I'll put you right next to Dell.
That'll work, yeah.
Alright. And Lila, you're up. Dell, you're on deck.
Okay. I will
That
just
sounds sick.
whack it since it resisted the Toll the Dead. 17 plus 5, so 22 to hit. And then
Lands.
5 plus 3, so 8 points of damage. I didn't roll a 1 on my d6. It's so good.
Oh my god.
Alright. The face that's facing towards Lila sort of peers and looks at her, and she takes out her mace and slams it. And you see, like, if it was like out of body, it would just would have splattered on the ground. The smoke and the magic force just sort of plumes out and fades away. And you only see 3 faces
Ooh.
left.
While I was running to the bathroom, did Fimble break the candle?
I did.
Yeah, I missed that part. I was like,
Okay.
I was curious if that's why the heads were disappearing.
I did it all by myself.
Good job.
All right. And Dell, you're up. Fimble, you're on deck.
I cast double help. Very original move, trademarked by me. That's my turn.
What does double help look like when you're doing it?
I use both hands.
Oh, okay.
he's the cheering squad on the side. He's got pom poms.
Yeah.
Do you do a little twirl at the end?
Yeah.
I would, but I was already out of character enough last game when I was smashed. It's gonna take some time to get my rep back.
Fimble, you're up.
Alright.
What do you want to do? All right.
Okay, with the candle smashed, I'm going to.
Directly behind the collar in darkness.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spin right around from attacking the candle and bring my quarterstaff down on its back.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's kind of like shaped like a question mark, so you definitely
Yeah.
have like a back.
Do we have advantage because we have it flanked?
Yeah, I'll say you have an advantage.
Okay. Oh, I have help, so
Yeah.
I
already have advantage.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
I need to look up how help works because I'm confused, but I'm pretty sure you have advantage.
yeah. That's gonna be 22 to hit.
That does.
Wow. Wow, 6 physical damage and 4 psychic damage, totaling in 10.
Ooh, fancy.
Playing mind games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crack its back, and one of the faces, you can see it course through its form, and one of the faces that's turned and focused on you sort of dissipates and sort of plumes over your body.
Yeah. Gross.
I thought you were saying gross for a second to your drink. Because of the timing.
No, gross to this cloud of like necrotic mist.
No, I
rolling
get it,
over
but the
me.
timing, like as I look up, was like you took a sip and went, yeah.
No, this is constant comment. This is great.
All right. So leaves
Rangy
Canada
goodness.
to attack. 13 again. He tries to swipe out the face that was that's glaring at him, but it shifts and quickly moves around and dodges his blade, and then it's gonna go and try and strike at him. And again, he's able to bring up his machete and block. So we're back at the top of the round. We've got Soul, Lila, and Dell.
I'm gonna make another shot at one of its faces.
Go for it.
This is a good 3. That's 2. 15.
All right. Which one do you want to hit? There's one that's facing at Canada. There's one that's facing at Dell, and there's one that's facing at Canada. I think that's about it. Yeah, so there's I think just the 2 left. I think I'm
Okay. I'll shoot for the one that's facing Dell.
Alrighty.
So 3, 6, 11, plus 3. Yeah, math is hard. 14 total.
Alrighty. Again, your arrow pierces through the center of one of the face that's glaring at Dell, and you can see it course through, and magic sort of plumes out and dissipates, and the form of the color and darkness shrinks down, and it's just down to the face that's trying to attack at Canada. He's got it braced back behind his blades. And Lila, that's you, and Del, we got you on deck.
Okay, so I will rinse, repeat, and attack it. And I miss, because that was a 2 on the die, so plus 5 is 7.
Yeah, you swing through, literally right through its form, and it's still pays you no mind. It's still going at Canada.
Okay. Well, I think that's pretty much all I can do, because I want to save my last spell slot just in case. So yeah, that'll be the end of my turn. I'll just stay put.
Alrighty. Del, you're up.
I cast my double help thingy.
Yep. Alrighty. Thimble with help. What do you do? There's just one head left that seems to be focused on Canada. You can maneuver around and try to hit it if you want, or if you got something else planned.
Yeah, I'll do the whole maneuver around and attack the head thing. That sounds like a good plan. Let's go for that. With help, that is dirty 20.
20?
Dirty 20.
Well, alright, that hits. As dirty as it is, it still hits.
Oh, wow.
That's dirty.
And that's going to be another 10 points of damage.
Alright, you crack right through the form of the face that's gnawing on Canada's hand axis, and it dissipates, and it just sort of falls in plume. Another plume of smoke hits the ground and sort of covers and fogs up the floor of the mine in about like a 20-foot range. The spires of dark energy sort of spin and try to funnel, and you can follow the trail that goes up and back towards the entrance of the mine. And it slowly dissipates, and you hear all kinds of cries from the dead spirits that were possessed, and the dark energy forging around the entrance dissipates, and you can see the sunlight piercing through the entryway now. So you're free.
Oh my god! We did it!
Woo woo!
Well, I mean, I did it, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You helped.
I helped.
All right,
Double
so
helped.
we're out of combat now, so you can do what you like.
Damn.
Just
Rough.
while we're kind of like gathering ourselves kind of situation, if I could, as long as people stay, what's the range? Within 30 feet of me, I'm going to go ahead and use my last spell slot to do that prayer of healing. As we're gathering ourselves, just on the off chance we run into anything else.
Gather together, children.
Gathered around.
Alrighty.
So that's a 10-minute cast. And it's 2. Where's my D8? D8. 2d8 plus 6. So, really? Fine. So, 5 plus 6, so 11, because I rolled a 1 on my first D8. So everyone because it's up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting. So everyone regains at least 11 hit points.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
That's a respectable amount of hit points.
For 2d8s, not really. 5 hit points, not counting my spellcasting bonus, is not that great for 2d8s. But yeah, I mean that puts me at full, but at least that helps everybody at least a little. Let me change this back to gallery. There we go.
There we go. Now we can see y'all.
Yes. So I am now out of spell slots.
Does stuff
We're
like
also
this
all out
happen
of
a lot
bad
in your
guys.
forest?
Does what?
Does stuff like this happen a lot in your forest?
Not the forest I'm normally from. I'm not from this area, so I just recently am new to this area. Usually the only thing I have to worry about in the woods is bears. Or maybe wolves.
I do not like it one bit.
Me neither.
Could it mean? Shit, what did I do in my notes? Didn't we find a ledger or a book last time? I'm trying to look at my notes.
Two
to see what it was.
Yeah, we found.
We should probably have like a group talk. Decompress. What's that? I'm missing the word here, but a debriefing. There we go.
Debrief, yeah.
Yeah, we could probably head back to the cart where oh, my brain is not working.
I would like
Where,
to see some sunlight.
Nim is at. Yeah, where Nim is at with the person we
Okay.
rescued.
Okay.
And head back that way.
Take the treasure chest, I would assume.
Yes, definitely, absolutely,
yeah.
100%.
Nah.
Yeah, we can go back for the heavy one, and I can carry it if need be.
Alrighty. So you're able to haul the two chests back to the carriage. You see that Nim has made a layout of food. She's made hummus out of the beans instead of making chili. There's saltines with freshly cured like little meats, like little slices like a salami.
Making my mouth water there.
I was gonna say, did she make a charcuterie board?
Yeah.
I got
While
some
we're
over
off
there
in
now.
combat, she's over here. Something like a charcuterie board.
Yeah. And the hostage, she's setting out mugs around and about pouring out some of the ale that you guys have on you.
Okay.
But on our way out, we didn't see any other.
Done with the chili.
On our way out, we didn't see any more miners either tied up or needing rescue or anything like that.
No. It seems to be the only survivor.
Oh, lovely.
Yep.
What time of day is it now?
I'd say it's mid-afternoon.
Okay. So are we? I assume we're all at the trailer at this point.
I'm sorry.
I
What?
guess while everyone's eating, can I take a look at the ledger?
Definitely. If you want to make an investigation check, or if there's anything. specific.
I
check it out
will
with
try.
Also-
Okay, yeah, we can both look at it. Sweet. 15.
I got I got 16. Not that I'm better than you.
Due to your background, you definitely spot this as some sort of ledger of merchants. You can definitely see that the funds have been received, something was shipped. Definitely like a covert tracking ledger for as far as which merchant it could be related to. You don't know, but you do see that there's a bunch of ravens and crows like etched in the leather, and that's bound all the pages together.
Edgy.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a really big crow fan. Not the movie, but the actual bird.
I show Soulstar my the little diamond I picked up. I'm like, what do you think of this thing?
Pick it up and examine it in the sunlight. Like, ooh, shiny. Couldn't tell you anything more about it though.
Right.
I don't know much about rocks.
But you're the rock guy.
Yeah, but who made me the rock guy?
When you were investigating rocks, you made yourself the rock guy.
I just looked at rocks one time, and that makes me the rock guy.
I'm more of the crystal, the crystal guy. That makes you sound like a drug dealer.
The translucent crystal, actually, that was in with all the stuff. Does it? Can I kind of like investigate it or what have you, and kind of check it out to see if there's anything special about it?
Where's this at? Is this with the chest?
Yeah, it's so inside of it was a translucent crystal, a ledger, a bracer that's silver and gold, a dagger with
the bracer is technically a bracer of defense, so whoever wants to wear it can add it to their inventory.
And then a platinum celestial dagger, and then money. The other thing was the ingots. So let me.
Well, so if Lila's here, I also, I guess, ask her the same thing about the crystal. She wants to investigate it or whatever she wants to do with it, but.
Yeah, I want to check it out, and I rolled an 18. I don't have any pluses to my investigation, so it's just a flat 18.
Okay, yeah, you look at it. You definitely feel like it's heavier than it looks, and it's got a slight vibration to it.
I guess out of all the people, I haven't rolled for investigation on it either, so I guess I will give it a go. Where's my investigation?
Yeah, you're unable to pinpoint like what type of thing it is, but it seems unbelievable. It's like it shouldn't exist, but it does.
What do you mean? Why do we get the feeling it shouldn't exist?
Because it sort of breaks the rules. It's like a vibrating rock it's not that big, but it feels like 30 pounds, but it's only about a.
So it breaks the rules. So this is a punk rock.
Yeah. Okay. It's a DIY. DIY did it itself. Did it.
All right. Okay. I rolled as well, but I got 17, so I roll under Lila anyways.
So what'd you roll?
I rolled 17, so I was one under Lila.
17?
Yeah, I was one under Lila. It didn't matter.
Okay, so you're expecting your blue crystal?
Yeah. Oh my God! I know who made this. This is Heisenberg stuff. Okay. So I kind of interrupted though because we were looking at the other crystal, or Lila was looking at the other crystal, I believe.
Yeah, she's looking at the translucent one. Yeah.
So what? Should we make another investigation off that one, or?
I think until we can have somebody who can do like an identify spell on it or something, we won't necessarily know its properties.
Okay. Well, we got two different rocks here, but I kind of get the same vibe. We don't know rocks. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's more specifically like we know this one is magical, but besides that, we can't gain anything without having more help to identify it. So I don't.
Looks at him and he says that if we head back to the B3, Barley can set up some people and have them examine and find out what these items are or what they could be.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of people in the village that'll help out.
Can we trust them?
I bet Canada would know who we can trust probably pretty well.
That remains to be seen.
No, definitely trustworthy.
Okay.
Oh no, Canada, you seem different since we started on the road. You seem like a completely different person.
Seems like
Fishy.
half not here anymore. He's not the same guy.
Yeah,
Seems like somebody else took his place. So yeah, let's keep our eyes and wits about us.
Okay. Okay.
Especially when we have to deal with the mayor when we get back.
Oh,
Something doesn't feel right about this mine. I feel like he's not telling us the whole story. So if we reveal our whole hand immediately, then he can undercut us.
I've never been once scared to show up to collect a paycheck in my entire life, so I can't.
I'm just saying we could get a bigger paycheck if we play this right.
Yeah. I guess we should talk about that before. We should probably be on the same page. I mean, it's more of a. I'm more of a. Well, okay. I mean,
do you guys want to camp out and heal up here before we take the road, or do you want to take the road?
But before we do that, we should probably figure out what do we even do after hit. Do we I assume I'm gonna just suggest here that we probably don't show the mayor all of the cool swag we pulled.
I mean, that was technically not part of the deal, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I just mean yes, I agree, but also just probably wouldn't be intelligent to show him he might know more about the crystals, but I still don't want to ask him.
Yeah. Speaking of, Fimble, do you want to go to town? Have you been to a town before?
Remind me what a town is.
Where a lot of people live together.
I think
They got beer, they got bread, and they got brothels.
And apples. Lots of apples.
And apples.
I think I've been to a town once.
Yeah, we have an apple bob barrel set out in the back.
Oh my god, we need to get Thimble some hard cider. Oh my god, we're gonna turn him into alcoholic. Holy shit. He's gonna lose his mind.
Got a special brew.
Oh yeah.
Some apple
We're gonna
pie
show
with-
him everything a town has to offer.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna get Thimble drunk.
Should we camp here for the night and then head off in the morning, or should we?
If it's midday, I'd say we
Sure.
probably can actually get on the road for a little bit because it is several days worth of travel to get back. So get a little bit of a head start.
And I don't trust that the syndicate will come back and try to take the mine.
If we stay here, we could be sitting ducks.
Exactly.
I'll probably just sit on the trailer and meditate myself, get my short rest, or get my 4 hours of long rest.
There you go.
Being an elf.
Alrighty.
Oh.
So you pack everything up after your meal and carry the hostage back into the carriage, assuring them that they're a sense of cleared a little bit. They're not as skittish, and they seem to be happy that they've made it out. And they seem
Most
to
of Stockholm syndrome's worn off.
as the carriage travels back down the trail.
All right, sounds good.
Did I talk to the hostage? Does he seem like he's willing to talk? Okay. So I guess while we're on the road, I'll try and strike up a conversation.
All right.
And if he's not willing, we have ways to make him talk.
We rescued you, now fucking talk.
You're gonna wish you'd stayed with the syndicate. No, I'm gonna say that's pretty fucked up back there. What the syndicate was doing. Glad you made it out, okay?
Crazy. They just showed up and just plucking us off one by one. I lost so many friends. I'm still processing this. It's.
Did you want some ale or some pipe weed? Take the edge off.
Yes.
It's gonna be a long road back to town, so
I need something to clear my head. I'll definitely take a puff of that puff.
Would you like an apple?
Yeah, that's so good.
You could smoke out of an apple.
How do you do that?
Oh, Fimble, I have ways to show you.
What?
But yeah, do you know what the syndicate was after? Why did they come to your mind? It seemed like a small mine without much value.
They said they were after the legend of the old gods. They didn't really say too much about that besides, just chopping us up, throwing us in a fire. And they seemed to pay no mind to any of us. They were definitely after something. I'm gathering what you have in those chests is part of what they were looking for. They had a bounty of other treasure before you all made your entrance and slayed their minotaur. So maybe the two that you have are the ones that they need, or maybe it's, I don't know.
Yeah, we did find some stuff in the mine, but do you
know they used code names? They like colors.
Colors.
Like Mr. Pink?
Yeah. Chartreuse.
Do you know what the leader, what his name was?
That was the Royal Blue.
And it was made note of something of the old gods or something.
Yeah, what can you tell me about these old gods?
They're the
Besides that you came very, very close to meeting them, I'm quite sure.
I don't know. I just was hired to pick at rocks. I did not expect any of this. I'm an atheist myself.
I can't ask anything. I'm technically meditating right now, so.
That answers all my questions for right now. Guys, you're welcome to any of our food, any of our drink, and just try and relax on this trip home. We're gonna get real drunk when we get back to town.
I look forward to it. And he turns back, looking down the road, and braces himself, sitting on the side, trying not to think of the trauma that he's just survived. All right. Anybody else want to do anything while they're on the road?
Well, before we get back, I'm trying to stick to character pretty well, or to meta. Like, is the trip back home more than 4 hours?
Yeah, it's several days.
Yeah.
You've got like a 3-day trek, but since you've already trekked your way there, this is sort of like the easy trek back.
It's always faster.
Well, then let's just say, like, as we approach town, like, so a couple days ago, like, maybe he's gotten a little bit more familiar with us on some level. I want to ask a couple questions. I want to ask, does he know? I'm going to ask it rather in character. Do you know who the mayor is? Do you know anything about this man?
Yellow Poi. I know he's rather concerned with coin, and he doesn't really give two shits about like people and what we do, and or any sort of crime or theft. It's pretty much free for all, but we all just pay him to live on his land that he said he was given through a family right.
Okay. Is there anyone you're looking forward to seeing when you get back to town? Is there anyone you like? Is everyone you know dead? Or are you excited to get back to town to see somebody?
You're just making small talk. Is everyone you know dead?
That's a fair question after what he just went through.
I just want a nice bed. I want to go back to my shack. It's all I have, but I got a cozy bed. I like it.
So you got a little bit of a shack. How'd you end up?
Well, I've been working the mine for a while. All we have is cots.
How'd you end up with the gig to start mining out this place several days away?
It's been about 4 months of work, getting to where we were at. There wasn't much of the mine there, but we pushed through. The natural tunnels that we could make and find as much, gold and silver as the mayor has been needing.
Have you guys? Was this
know.
pretty surprise out of the blue attack, or have you guys had trouble with them somewhat in the past?
We didn't see him coming.
So out of the blue. You had little tiffs with them in the past.
Sorry, what?
You haven't had little tiffs with them in the past. This is pretty much out of the blue.
Yeah, they came out of the blue, and
okay.
I ran it back inside the cave once I heard screams and cries for the guards, and just it was just a bloodbath. They just swarmed on everybody.
Do you know anything about the cave you were mining out? Do you know that was some significant area to maybe someone besides the mayor?
Well, with that much treasure, I'm pretty sure it's something important or behind it. But
okay.
I'm just a worker.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get the lay of the land here.
I get you, but yeah, it could be. I don't know.
Okay.
There is a legend of a hidden village up to the north.
What's the legend about?
I think it's called Maturin Village or something like that. It's pretty much run by turtle folk and rabbit folk, but apparently it's like the site of some sort of ancient ruin or crypt.
Okay.
Or something like that. I don't know. It's all hogwash. They're all some sort of demon or anything. There's no gods. There's just demons and ghosts.
What was was it the name of the village or the name of the legend that you mentioned?
Your audio kind of broke up a little bit there.
Oh, sorry. Maturin Village is the name of the area. He doesn't know what exactly.
Sure.
There's some sort of ancient crypt or something of importance there. But as to where it's located, he doesn't know.
Just said roughly
town?
north.
Yeah.
All right.
A whole town run by rabbits?
And turtles.
Turtles?
Okay. I'll let him know that I appreciate his help, and I'll get him a nice room and like a good night stay at a place when we get back to town.
Cool.
And that's all I needed from him. I'm ready to head back to town if everyone else is good to re-enter town.
Take your time now to refresh everything.
Yeah, I mean, do we want to go straight to the mayor, or do we want to take a night off and unwind? I got no preference myself.
I'm just saying, like above board. If you all want to reset your health and all that.
Oh, do the long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sleepy.
It's like 3 days travel, so I'm assuming you would get your 8 hours in, unless you're hauling it.
I have spell slots again.
Somewhere along the lines, yeah.
I took a nap.
Cool.
The trip back, can I ask Lila if she knows anything about the old gods? She seems religious.
Really the only god I know about is
Jesus, the only real God.
no, is mine, which I totally forgot the name of recently. Diane Set. That is I mean there's a lot of deities out there that help with, hearth and home and protection and that kind of thing, but I don't really know much about them other than the one I work and help with.
I guess I got one question, Larry. Well, this might not be a good question in game. I'll wait till later.
All right.
Well, I was just kind of curious because I remember the first time I played D&D, I made my character kind of atheist, and it was kind of like I realized in the world of D&D, it's kind of a silly idea because, like, in our world, we don't know if there's a god. Probably not. But like, there's like,
it's kind of crazy.
There's gods. It's more like the Greek mythology of lots of gods. So, in your world, are gods a question then?
That is a good question.
I don't know if they're really gods. They're probably just monsters, ghosts, or demons, or something else, claiming to want to be gods.
So on a peasant level, you're not too concerned with it, okay?
Yeah. Everybody's trying to kill everybody, apparently.
You're too busy worrying about staying alive and to worry about if there's a god.
I just want to live a cozy life.
Okay.
Work months out in the mine. Spend another half the year just doing what I want. Work a couple more months in the mine. It's nice.
Okay.
Kind of like working the docks, working the ships. Fishing, but instead of fish, I'm collecting, gold, silver, platinum.
Unfortunately, probably safer than the docks. No drowning. A little bit suffocating, but less drowning.
Yeah, no, mining is terrible shit work. I'd much rather be fishing.
I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
There's a whole lot of, in the real world, a lot more people die to fishing than mining, so I don't know.
Maybe not along the Alaskan coast, but like typically I'd rather be fishing than underground in a dink mine where you can suffocate.
Either way, we definitely feel for you.
Maybe that's just the half elf in me.
Would I rather drown to death or burn to death? Which one? Okay. Well, I got most of my questions answered. I'm trying to think, what angle does this mayor got here? What are we not seeing, guys? So.
I want to get more information when we get back to town, but I don't.
Oh yeah. We got leads to chase up. So yeah, I'm good on questioning. I'm ready to go back to town. I'm rested up. I'm questioned up. I'm out of help actions. That's not true. I'm always full of help actions.
Running dangerously low on apples.
Tim, how are you feeling about going to the big city of town?
Down the town.
Are you excited? There's several different varieties of apples, all in the same, like under the same like little tarp, under the same awning.
Wow. I don't know what an awning is, but that sounds like a lot.
The blanket that they put over apples because I don't know, they don't want to get them sun-baked or something. I don't know.
Right, and the carriage rolls into town, pulls up right up to the B3 entryway, and you can exit out. Canada hops out and calls some people. They start unloading all the supplies, and they take the treasure chest, and Canada sort of blocks Barley from the entryway and eyes the treasure and sort of nods his head, and ushers the two people carrying the treasure chest into the B3 into a.
So does, to be fair, I guess we would have talked, but I guess we can have a conversation now. Does Canada know what to do with the goods? Does he know how to hawk these, or should we split them and hawk them ourselves?
They're taking it to his office right now. That's probably the most secure area right now.
Okay.
That way they can go through and examine and then make contacts, send people out to find people.
He's basically our best point of contact. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
We'll keep it here and hidden for now.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a restaurant, but it's also,
So you guys want to breathe a little, or
hiding it in plain sight?
Do we want to party now and then go talk to the mayor hungover? Or do we want to talk to the mayor before we caught a breath? Like, what's your guys' game plan? I'm pretty neutral. I guess I got a little bit of a one angle, but.
How is Fimble
already has a drink in his hand?
How is Fimble handling rolling into town?
Thimble's looking around, very wide-eyed. They're sitting in the back of the wagon with their hand on just the side, kind of like clutching it. Like they have never seen this many people in one place, as far as they can remember.
We should probably go a little slower for Finn.
It probably smells like shit.
At least compared to the forest. Yeah, compared to the forest, it probably smells pretty bad. And they don't got 2020 plumbing, so extra bad. Okay, we should probably go easy on Finn and let him have a beer before we show them the rest of the town.
Nimbus and Dell sort of escort Fimble into the B3 and escort him over to a table where there's a person sitting right next to him, and our would like to pop in and describe where the Fimble's sitting next to.
Hi there. I'm Braun. You see a ginger dwarf, big half helm kind of on his head, armor around, small dog yelling at him in the background.
I like that your dog's now a character.
Yeah.
Follow you around everywhere.
And these two braided sideburns that he has are two brass beads or balls of sorts, kind of dwarven runes built into him. He's definitely got a large tankard in front of him and seems to be pretty well into his drinks, but that doesn't seem like it's very uncommon for him. How you doing, little guy?
I like that the short is on you a little bit.
Fimble's like 6'5".
Oh.
No, I like this even better.
I like this so much.
You got the short man syndrome. It's like, how you doing, little guy?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Talking personality, little personality compared to big dwarf personality.
Oh, I was lying. Only 6'3".
Still looking up.
Yep.
Well, sitting down.
This is a town.
Yup. It is.
Wow.
He's like very confused. Yeah, this is definitely a town.
Yeah, Fimble, to describe them, they're this, very tall, lanky, androgynous figure with long blonde hair that's kind of matted with moss, and then two antlers sprouting out the sides of their head. And they have their left eye is missing.
Oh, okay.
So that's the little guy.
I'm like, we need the driest cider you got for this guy, and we'll go sweeter over time.
Barley snaps his fingers, and a couple of wait staff head over to the counter and write down the ticket, and cooks and the tenders start making food and drink for everybody.
I will have my usual of tea and non-alcoholic.
All right.
And Soulstar is going to take a bathroom break before heading up to the bar.
Alrighty.
Okay. I don't know what my character drinks. I haven't thought that much about it.
I would highly suggest the whiskey.
Would you like a beer or would you like a booze list?
I would like the fanciest. What does my character drink? My character drinks a fancy red.
Fancy red. A Cabernet. Oui, oui. They go off and down into behind the counter, and they pull up this really big bottle of red wine and pour it out in a nice fine glass and set it right next to Dell where she's sitting.
All right. Jim, does Jim got his nice cider?
Yeah.
Has Fim ever had alcohol?
That's a good question.
I don't even want to ask Finn that because I don't know how alcohol translates to his language. Finn, have you ever had a drink that makes you feel different in your
As you say this, the cider is placed right in front of him.
Yeah.
There was a spring in the grove that the
Perkling.
mother told me not to drink from.
Oh. This is definitely not that.
That's what's in front of you is
not that.
what's in front of you is very interesting apple juice.
Tim, be careful. This makes you tell the truth a lot.
bite.
This
It's an
makes you
apple
tell
juice bite.
too much of the truth.
I haven't lied yet.
Uh-oh. that worries me more than anything.
Oh God, that can't be a good sign.
He's gonna turn into an I love you guy.
Why is it spicy?
That's how you know it's working.
I asked for the driest one we could get you, man.
It makes no sense. How can the liquid be dry?
You know, I've questioned that many a time with tea. I'm like, why does this taste dry? How does liquid taste dry?
It's only gonna taste more candy-ish as we go on. It's only gonna get better from here.
You okay, Fimble?
All right.
Do you need to make a Constitution saving throw?
Can we get a sweeter cider from Fimble, please? Let's go for medium here. Let's go for a sweet. Let's go nice. Let's get him a nice Mike's Hard Ciderade.
I'm telling the truth. I do not like that.
Do I need to cast lesser restoration on you because you're now poisoned?
That was a Constitution roll I was making right there.
Oh.
What if Finn's a beer guy? We just didn't know it. He likes his barley and
I will like secretly like ask the bartender for like another cup and like just an empty cup and like slowly slide over like a half-filled cup of tea over to Fimble like to clear your palate.
That happens.
Because I just have like a little, as like I like to keep on my desk, a little pot of tea.
I don't know if Tim well enough to give more. I mean, I thought he would love apples, so I don't want to offer him a dark beer yet. Or wine. Heaven forbid red. Ugh.
Meanwhile, Braun's just sipping whiskey from a flask, keeping an eye on the room and just kind of chuckling at all of this. Lightweights.
I look at Braun, I'm like, what percentage is your whiskey?
It's flammable, so
Those words were coming out of my mouth. I'm like, oh, I meant to say beer, and I realized you said whiskey. Now I'm gonna get owned.
ooh, yeah, I make it myself, so it's strong. It's dwarven proof.
I've not actually been much of a whiskey person.
Yeah, I offer the flask around if any of you guys want a shot.
Sure, I'll take one.
From here.
Fill up, just maybe one finger into an empty cup that's sitting there, and as you take it down, it is noxiously strong. It is like 120 proof bourbon.
Oh man, you could start a dwarven forge with this.
That's the idea.
Wait.
Name drop.
Why would you use alcohol to start a forge?
You never know what you have on hand when you need to bend some metal.
I have flint.
Or maybe they're just drinking forge fluid, and that's all this is.
It's like a dwarven multi-tool. It's a fire starter, paint thinner, antiseptic, whatever you need.
Makes
Back
a nice
in my
varnish.
200s.
Sol, I don't recommend drinking forged things because that's usually molten metal. As someone who grew up in a smithy, that's usually a bad thing to do.
Back in my 200s in the college years, we used to drink Elven Clear, and it was way strong.
Elven Clear.
No one liked it though. I mean, it was just bad, but it was strong.
I have slept, which means I can play with my spells now.
Bimble, what do they drink in the Feywild? What did you
Water.
drink?
Water.
What do they smoke in the
From a
Feywild?
stream.
What percentage of alcohol is it?
I don't know.
Oh, just water? Like the chaser?
Yeah.
You know, in Canada, they do have issues with the moose eating apples that have fallen onto the ground and fermented, and they get drunk and they jump through people's windows on accident. So
Well, it's not by accident.
you guys may have,
They're taking revenge.
Yeah. You might have accidentally got drunk.
Like you've never gotten drunk and smashed through windows.
You ever like ate a weird apple and just like decided like, fuck, let's jump into Steve's window.
That's how I know. Yeah, I was there when you did
Actually, yeah.
Kimbo.
It was the Elven Clear.
that. Not even once.
Not even once. No. All right. So
As you're talking, a bunch of food and like plates get set in front of everybody. It's a full gala of food. Nice pig head roast in the center of it all. Fresh veggies, all kinds of soups, gravies, mashed potatoes, like bowls in and around the area.
You're welcome, Larry. I'm just playing my character.
With a mouthful of bread, I want to start banging on the table and start a drinking song.
All
Try
right.
to get the whole room in.
Okay.
I don't actually know any, but I can roll for
You
it.
have to RP this if we're gonna do this.
Performance
I'm
check.
gonna
Yeah.
sing. Performance, you said?
Yeah, performance. Yeah.
All right.
How well do you do?
If I do well enough, I want to jump up on the table. Oh, that's nat 20.
Oh fuck yeah! You do
Did you
whatever
roll
you
stealth
want.
before you do this?
I feel like
So
you
yeah,
have
I'm
to
gonna
sing a
jump
song
up
now.
on the table. Oh yeah, shit. No, I don't know any. I can't make one up on the spot, but
Do the
I
man
guess
show.
it- I guess it would-
It
it would be about like getting pissed drunk, robbing people, and living a life on the run.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Dark horse I ride. No.
Now John at the bar.
But like a drinking song, because that's not really a drinking song. Because like I want to get the whole room in on it.
Okay.
I'm riled up.
Who you trying to rile with you though? I'm
Oh,
playing you.
everybody. I'm trying to get the whole room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody at the table starts banging and like chanting along as you just make up a song based off your guys' adventures you just went through. And a big huzzah finish and cheer, and you could swear there's confetti if there's like a camera watching everybody. Clapping
It was just
everywhere.
him throwing up everywhere though.
But everybody's pleased, their belly's full, and it's towards, I'd say, the evening of the day.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, so
Yeah.
we're day drinkers, Larry. That's what you're trying to tell us?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, as soon as you got there, it was like drink time, food, drink me food.
Nothing wrong with day drinking.
Yeah, but not when it's on the house.
Yeah.
And your
Oh,
room is
it's on the house.
Your room is upstairs.
All right. Okay. I don't know where we go from here.
Is can I take a look around the room and see if anybody is like looking at us too intently?
Yeah, you look around, and
mean-
the only one that seems to be like, keeping eyes on everybody is Braun right next to you. He sort of spots you, spotting the area.
We're kind of making a big scene. I'd be surprised if someone wasn't looking at a party like
Well,
this.
I mean, like was like looking at us like too like
Clearly,
shifty
Finn needs a
eyes.
drink.
If there's any suspicious looking pools in here.
Hey, you know what, Finn? You should take a swig of Braun's drink. I dare you. You killed a man, you have to take a drink.
Probably set his antlers on fire.
Tradition.
It'll put hair
I
on
did that once.
You killed a man. This helps.
No,
you
I set
get
my
pain.
antlers on fire.
Oh, that too.
That had to be a sight.
Well, I had just brought down the biggest stag of my life. And I was thinking, I have to carry this all the way back to the woods. I can't do that. So I started building the fire right then and there. It was right after I'd gotten my antlers. And so I started building the fire and I started gathering the twigs. And I wasn't used to them. And so I was just bent over, starting the fire. And I was bent a little too far and it just... I'm like, there's still a little bit of char right there if you look.
All right, so I grab Fim and I say, remember like right before you grabbed that candle thing, I was helping you out? Like we're a team, right?
Yeah.
All right. We need to do this together. Like, so let's take a duo shot. We like, but it can't come up. It cannot come up again. You have to keep it down.
At this point, Braun slides over a bucket of sawdust, just in case.
No. I slid it away. I'm like, he's got to keep
I like
it
how
down.
you have that handy.
I mean, we are at a bar.
Yeah.
I slide it back. Like no, we don't need that.
They
By the
pay
rules, we got to
like,
keep it down.
Okay.
Bottom up, boys.
And Fim has no idea what keeping it down probably means, so this is even better.
Nope.
So okay. So all right. Larry, give us a constitution. Why am I doing this? I'm playing DM. Larry, you do what you want.
Both of you roll a constitution check.
All
Right.
Are you doing like the wedding like
20!
Oh no way! There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, I got 13 plus what's my constitution? It's not very high. Constitution.
Wait.
It's alphabetical. I still can't find it. Wait, why is it? Oh, it's because it's not. Constitution +1, so I got 14.
All right. So yeah, you sort of like do the whole like interchanging arm thing like people do when they're married and they take a drink.
Or they're just doing shots together.
So I learned that Fim doesn't like cider, but he likes fucking hard A.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
And-
gagging on this fucking shot of nastiness. Worth, by the way.
So worth.
We're still worth it.
Yeah, it's definitely
Totally.
cast strength. Like that burn goes down your throat and just explodes in your stomach. It is strong shit.
Oh, now we're gonna go grab some whiskey.
Not like
Hold on.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Oh, you real life. Okay, so we're gonna really argue this.
So the sweat build, but you know, around the forehead.
His
but you're
stomach's on
able-
fire.
Yeah. You can maintain.
The only whiskey I have in the house is like the peatiest shit I have ever had. It's like
Go
drinking
get it.
cigarettes. I'm going to get it.
Go
Okay.
get
Thing
it.
about whiskey, I hate whiskey. I hate it. So I don't have to RP at all.
Yeah, but it tastes like
Got it.
cigarettes. So as long
Yeah,
as you
it
like
does.
cigarettes, then
That's
Tastes like
more of a
cigarettes
Scotch.
and instant regret.
Scotch is the one that really has the funk.
Well,
Got
if
that Aid and Pete
No,
thing.
bourbon's the one with the funk.
No, bourbon's.
Yes.
there's-
Not
If
nearly as
pot-
much as-
if possible, while you guys are discussing alcohols, I am also going to go get more beverages.
Yeah. You can take like a 5-minute break if you guys
Oh.
want to.
No,
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
Everybody has
I
to-
spent several years working in the liquor industry and cut my teeth on starting off with like Irish whiskeys and stuff and going into
Yeah.
bourbons, and never developed a taste for Scotch, but bourbon just became my thing.
Yeah, I really like bourbon sauce for cooking, so I thought I would like bourbon sauce
No,
for drinking,
no.
which is weird.
Here we
because-
go.
Oh God!
That's
Yeah.
a Scotch.
Bird big.
So I fell in love with whiskey early because I used to love. I could drink Tennessee Honey by Jack Daniels. I could drink
Okay.
it straight because it was good, you know. I can't do that anymore. I do not like whiskey at any level at all.
Well, and that kind of flavored whiskey, especially the sugar content in it, the hangover is brutal.
Yeah,
that's not fun.
Yeah,
but I mean, I didn't get hangovers in my 20s, so.
Oh yeah, he's like he can't get a hangover.
What's that?
Well, it's like really hard for you to get drunk, right?
It used to be harder. I mean, I still, I can still. After last weekend, I was pretty drunk last weekend, and I had just a minor headache, but I can still get, depending on how good I take care of my diabetes, I can still get a good buzz. I can get pretty drunk. My point though is
this was full.
Yeah, in my 20s, I could drink that, and I wouldn't I could not get drunk for like a couple years there, where it was just like could not get drunk. But that's changed, luckily.
See, I have to be up at 6 a.m, so.
I gotta be up at 6 a.m. too. I have an eye doctor appointment at 8 a.m.
Yep.
So that's gonna be fun. But I'm committed to both things, tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah. 2 dates to the prom.
I instead of buying what I normally do, is I buy my little bottle of basically it's agave wine, but it's pre-made margarita mix. It's good. Or at least the one I get is good. Most of them are bad. The one I get is good. And then I normally get a couple White Claws to kind of like tail end it. I'm like, all right, no White Claws tonight. I have too much of a headache tomorrow. I really want to go grab a White Claw, but I'm not going to.
Don't do it.
I won't. I have to be up tomorrow.
Well, now I'm gonna go grab a White Claw.
Just basically
say, don't do it. You're gonna make me go grab White Claw.
But yeah,
Claw, by the way,
Thimble likes whiskey. That's the thing we've discovered.
What's that? Oh, so Finn likes whiskey. Do you like whiskey? Well, you have it in the house.
Whiskey.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, you have it in the house. You probably wouldn't have it in the house if you hated it like I do.
Yeah.
I don't know. The only liquor that stays around my house is the liquor that I don't like.
Yeah.
The rest I just drink.
Same. I love bourbon, but it doesn't last long.
Yeah, I don't really keep hard A in my house.
Like I can have vodka in my house all year long, but you put some tequila or some rum in my fridge, it's gone.
Tequila's the only one I really like.
See, tequila's the one I can't drink. I just don't like the taste of agave.
You can get it without.
It's the only one with a burn that doesn't make me want to gag. It like burns. It doesn't burn.
I'm sorry. Wait. So, did you just say you can get tequila without agave?
You can. It's gonna give you a really bad hangover.
Yeah.
Some of the bottom
That's how you make tequila.
Bottom shelf brands are made.
You make it with sugar.
They're just flavored.
Well, you can make it without. We can make it without agave, but it's gonna give you a really bad hangover.
Yeah.
It was a good idea.
I feel like that's just rum.
No, I mean it's not very authentic.
There's those cheap half-gallon brands that you see on the bottom shelf. Those aren't real, whatever they're labeled.
Those
tequila. It's just flavored that way. It's all just grain alcohol and then diluted with flavoring and water.
Yeah, it's basically American in a nutshell. It's like impersonating this thing. It's flavored rum. It's like, but this isn't really right. How's this legal to like call this? Like, just call it like flavored alcohol thing that imitates rum, or flavored imitation tequila.
Yeah. And that's what most of the they serve at bars.
Most well drinks are just kind of fake. They're just
it's all
they're alcoholic. That's about it.
The imitation whiskey that they can sell here in Oregon, like in grocery stores, I don't mind it.
Well, I mean, that's the margarita mix I get. I'm like, this has to be tequila. It tastes just like a tequila, and that's why I found out. But they can't sell tequila in a grocery store. That's why I found out it's agave wine, which does taste pretty good. It's still 12%, so it's
Oh, not bad.
When you buy pre-mixed, now it still tastes like it, but it's not technically tequila.
Yeah,
it'll get the job done.
The stuff they sell in the convenience stores is technically a hard flavored wine.
Right. That's what I've been buying. This is
It's not bad. If I got a bottle of the fake whiskey a while ago, and you could just take shots of that all night and end up with a pretty nice buzz, but it's like a wine drunk instead of a whiskey drunk. It's not the intoxication.
I only ever had one drunk. I don't get drunk off like they're all the same drunk, but like this is like the one, like it's just agave wine. It looks fancy, but it's just wine.
Huh.
I definitely get a different kind of drunk. Like wine hits way quicker than like Part A for me. But I don't get as drunk.
They're all the same to me.
I've so manageable. That's the perk about wine. So the hangover is never really that bad.
That's true. Yeah. I do get really hungover off Part A. Like regrettably, like I do not like. That's why I kind of stayed away from it. And I've learned over the years though, it's the cheap stuff that gets me bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if it's
a temple
stuff. Yeah.
So we learned Finn likes whiskey.
Yep.
On accident, by a bad dare that my character probably
natural 20 roll. Now likes whiskey.
Like might be a strong word.
Finn is still technically a minor. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, and if you have no alcohol tolerance, that one single shot of like cask strength dwarvish whiskey, you are definitely swimming now. You probably got the spin.
You see colors differently than normal.
Yeah.
Maybe you taste colors. That's the difference.
You see colors.
I'm dead. I'm just tired. But yes, I meant to say you taste colors, but
no, we get it. We get it. I see colors. I see dead people.
Yes.
Oh, I taste dead people, so it's terrible. Terrible.
Something you want to?
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be something you want to talk to someone about.
Yeah, gotta drink more. All right, so what are we doing? Fim is now got some whiskey in him.
He's very drunk.
Well, you rolled a 20. You're probably doing good. Whatever.
Oh, that's true.
You got some kind of weird tolerance to you.
It was painful, but he handled it.
Yeah, I'm probably more buzzed than you are.
It's like those people who can just keep eating forever and not gain any weight.
Yeah.
If only.
Still in shock and trauma from like getting sprayed with blood. Mirror.
The 2 times something just like, turned into black goop in front of him after he hadn't touched it in a while.
Like 4 days. I think I'm over it.
That's the spirit. Anyways. So, okay, I mean, we're drinking, probably, getting maybe a little bit, I don't want to speak for everyone else's character. We're just drinking, eating, having a good time. I guess I'm still probably have my wherewithal to be like, you probably shouldn't see the mayor buzzed, but
Yeah, might want to wait till morning.
Yeah.
Oh, hostage. Oh, ex-hostage now. What's he? Is he with us?
We probably dropped him off at home.
Table with you. He's just sort of like gouging at like a turkey leg, like a giant one, just like
that sounds so good.
Just tearing it apart.
I wanted to make sure he got a good meal and got a night stay at a fancy place.
He's got a nice flagon right beside him.
Yeah, on my bill type of deal. So, okay, so he's being treated nice. That's all I really cared about.
Cool. But yeah, no, he's good. He looks up, he sees Dell and thumbs up, and like you can see meat hanging off his smiling face.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on him for you, at least. Make sure he doesn't get into trouble tonight.
Oh, he's free to do it. He can get as much trouble as he wants. We don't know this guy that well. Like, I just want to make sure.
Oh my God, did we even ask him his name?
No, we're just calling him hostage.
Yeah. What's his fool's name?
We never asked his name.
I'm going to take this opportunity now to ask him what his name is.
Nim probably knows.
After traveling with him for 4 days.
It's Shale.
Shale?
Shale.
Shale was mining
Shale, like the rock.
Yes. Family name.
That's a little bit meta. Just like the minerals you were mining.
Shalebergsburg.
Did we ask Shale about the blue crystal?
Yes and no. He mentioned that more than likely the items we found were related somehow to the old gods.
I like that though.
I don't want to reveal too much.
I want.
Maybe we left it in the mine. Maybe we didn't find it.
Let's let Shale get a little bit buzzed. Then we're drinking. He's having a jolly good time, and I kind of just like butt up shoulders next to him, and I'm just like, does this mean I'm like, does this mean anything to you? And I kind of just show him. I kind of keep it still within my grip, but I kind of like I don't look too defensive. I'm just kind of like, does this mean anything to you?
I remember Elroy saying that he had something stashed away one day. He had like a brown rag wrapped around like a stone. That kind of looks just like it. Where'd you find it?
Just around. Do you know what the stone was called?
It's just a very he's planning on selling the diamond to get his first place. It's easy 10 grand to the right seller. He's just trying to
would be interested in.
He was a young kid just trying to get on his feet.
Okay. That's a valuable stone. All right, thank you, Shale. Get this man another beer. Appreciate your help, Shale. We really do. I say that a little more slurred than I.
It was a close. I saw that bloodied stone and that fire and the battle in front ahead of me, and I
had a real mother
my
once.
voice came out.
What did you say about a stone in the fire, Shale?
Well, just being dragged out of the cave and
okay.
About to be executed, but that one there, the tall one, freed me, and everything changed, and I'm still here.
We're glad to have helped, Shale.
Grabs the flagon and takes the big swig, like a 3-second swig, and slams it down. Still here. Thank you.
Sounds like you guys are some kind of adventurers or heroes or something.
So we took an arrow to the knee. Yeah.
Kind of. We just kind of got together for our first job.
I guess we would call our freelancers who were finding our bearings.
Excellent. I've been looking for work. If you guys might want an addition to your party, but
well, we definitely haven't been shedding people like crazy, so we'll think about it.
Okay.
No one's died on us yet.
Well, we don't know that.
You can see our safety board. No one's died on us yet. It's been over 2 weeks since our last accident.
We don't know that. We don't know that for sure because Tira went through that portal.
We make sure to rigorously investigate any accidents before we report them to the board.
That's another thing that we'll have to try and figure out at some point is what happened to Tira.
No one has died on our hands that we know.
More than I was asking, but okay. That's
You're great to tag along. Hey, Kel, or Braun. Sorry, your name keeps. I keep bringing the wrong name. Braun. What do you know about the mayor?
Nothing.
You're hired.
I think
we gotta go see him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna see him again probably sooner than later.
Well, what assets can you bring to the team, Braun?
Well, I don't die easy, and you see me kind of lift up my half helm, and quite literally, there's just a huge crest of scars, like a Klingon forehead underneath my helmet, and it's pretty clear that I took an axe or a sword straight to the forehead. And he kind of meekly puts it back down, and I'm a hard fucker to kill.
Seems like you cheated death. Don't you think that death is going to want to come back and take its toll eventually?
Bring the bitch on.
I like your attitude. You're in.
I do have some memory issues because of the head.
As long as you remember whose team you're on.
Yeah.
Just fine.
Your forehead looks like tree bark.
Ron, what did you do before this?
No fucking clue.
That's a little scary. Okay.
No idea at all. I don't even know my last name or where I came from.
What are the chances that you completely killed your last team? Okay.
They have clerics for that.
How do you think it got stitched back together? And you can tell, I mean, it really is like, this is like dwarf, but with dwarf in it. This guy got split open, and it is just knitted bone and scarring running straight down his forehead. He looks like a freaking Klingon.
Well, we need someone with looks for the group, so
I'm good
you
enough.
You can find him a nice hat.
Well, yeah, he's wearing an iron helm. He covers it, especially where people are.
We'll get you a nice summer hat. Don't worry.
You can tell by what he's wearing is chainmail armor, and there's a pretty vicious looking war pick kind of propped up against his chair. He definitely seems to be in that fighting trade.
The fighting Irish kind of dwarf, okay.
Yeah.
More Scottish.
Yeah, it's more Scottish than Irish as far as the accent goes, but it's also pretty slurred through alcohol abuse, and you can tell he's probably a little on the special needs category now. Like he doesn't seem like the guy you want to balance your checkbook.
He's good at balancing swords. Okay.
Yeah. Fighting. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
I don't have a checkbook, so that's fine.
Who checks their books?
All right. Well,
checks.
I mean,
I've worked for Barley for the last few years. You can feel free to check in with him and ask for my references.
I thought that you meant Barley as pay, not as a person.
Sometimes.
Same thing.
Pay me in food, whiskey, whatever's handy.
Right.
I stay here at the bar, so you know where to find me. I live in the...
I don't know. So, out of game question. How late are we playing till tonight?
Just thinking 8.
Okay. So we're probably gonna. I mean, unless someone objects to that, we probably got time to go see him. So we should. I mean, I'm how about this? I'm headed to bed.
Or you still have like the treasure. You still have the treasure that in the morning you could probably have people inspect the stuff beforehand, or if you just want to jump to the mayor.
Well,
both.
I assume that people know what to do with this stuff, but if the DM wants,
no, I'm just trying to gather like what you. I just didn't want you guys to forget about the treasure you guys had.
Not that my character would know this, but I know at some point we would probably have to figure out, because one of the treasures we got was silver and, hold on, because I wrote it down. Silver and gold ingots that would probably need to be eventually converted into like currency.
All right, so let's get to the trader table. Do we want to divide this up? Do you want to sell it and divide the gold up? Do we want to?
Well, the other thing we have to be kind of wary of is it's ingots, which means the mayor might like notice if somebody's like, here, I need to just trade these ingots for money because, you know, he owns a mine. Where would these ingots kind of come from situation?
Well, I would agree.
But we happened upon them.
So I would say, they are ours. That wasn't part of the deal, but it's still probably strategic to sell them.
Is it though? It came out of his mine. So in theory, yes, the ingots were stolen from him and we took them.
But we never found them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, is that we can't like parade around that we have this.
Okay, I'm saying
because
at the same time. The contract says to clear the mines, which is what we did. I do think it's in best strategic interest to sell them after we talk to him rather than before.
Oh no. I'm not saying that. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying we have to be covert in how we sell them, because if we just walk up and go to the bank and be like, exchange this for money, it's gonna be like, somebody just walked in with a bunch of money. I also sent them to my mine to go rescue it. I wonder if they took it from there.
I'm willing to fight on that fact, but after we get our initial talk.
Yeah, I'm just saying that all I was saying is that we need to be kind of covert with how it might be something that we have to trickle through and do like one at a time and not just be like, exchange it all and get it all.
I'm the opposite. I want to do a power move. I want to talk to him first and get what we can. And then after that, be like straight up sell what we got, because we ain't hiding shit.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't the mayor. We need to show the mayor that there's other fish in this pond.
Let's not show our hand too soon, because we don't know what he's capable of yet.
He's not.
Or what he even wants.
He's not capable to clear out this mine, and we just did.
But for all we know, Canada might have a covert way of exchanging all of that without necessarily being noticed by
whatever we want to do.
Mayor.
I'm not that worried about the mayor in general. I guess is my disposition. Like I'll still go with the group. I'm still all about being diplomatic, but I'm also not afraid of the mayor in general. In the full scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
So, long story short, we are not doing anything with the ingots until after we talk to him regardless.
Alrighty.
You ready to go talk to him?
Call it a night and jump to the morning.
Sure.
I am.
All right, so everybody goes into the rooms. Nimbus goes off into her room, and Canada goes off into his office and starts setting up a list of of contacts for people to inspect the various items of your treasure from the mines.
All right,
go ahead.
I was going to say, for the record, I will meditate for the second half of the night, not the first half, so I can kind of keep an ear out for the first half of the night in case of anyone comes snooping around us in the first half. But other than that, that's about all I can really dictate about myself.
And I wanted to find the bustiest prostitute and take her to my room.
All right, roll a d20. The higher you get, the bigger the...
That's a nat 20.
All right, describe her.
Oh, damn. Yeah, no, the bustiest chick in the room. She'd been eyeing me all night, and she fucking fell in love with me after that song.
She paid me.
Yeah. No, but bringing her to my room, I want to, of course, do things with her, but when we're just laying there,
playing Uno.
Can I ask her some questions, see if she knows anything about the mayor?
Oh, please, darling, ask a few questions.
Okay, we're not doing this.
We can do it later.
Never mind. Abort.
Do that the next day.
All right.
What do you know about the mayor? Is he
He's a dumbass. All he cares about is coin and like anything shiny. Everything else is just, it's up to us to do. As long
Have
as
you heard any
pay
rumors about him from anyone? Any shady shit that he's hiding?
Oh, he's definitely got to be a shady asshole. I mean, nobody that looks that gaudy isn't shady.
You don't know any of his business out.
I enjoy
outside.
the area, and everybody's friendly here. She sort of goes to clink her drink, but misses and takes a swig.
Okay.
What brings you here?
Business, mostly.
Big titty toes.
and the titties. Big old titties. Brings me here.
Squeezes him close, like, well, we got. Here.
Oh boy, we're not doing this.
You got a room?
Yeah, it's this one. Spending the night. I don't know how long we're gonna stay in town for, but
She robbed Soul Star of all.
I got a meeting with the mayor tomorrow, so that's why I'm asking. Yeah,
Way to
we
play your hand.
just finished the job for him. But
Like,
I think that there's something that he's not telling me. But
well, there probably is. He's an asshole and an idiot, and he's probably got a scheme up his sleeve. But hey,
like, what does he have in the
most
way
rich
of
people have
security?
schemes.
Does he have any like real close bodyguards, or
I'm sorry, what?
does he have any like close bodyguards, or like an army, or
Just
who does he have under his
a
command?
couple of sentry guards that are in his mansion. He's definitely got some, standard soldiers and guards around the perimeter of the house, but nothing too special. Standard rich person brigade, as I would say.
Do you know of any other mercenaries that he's worked for in the past, or have worked for him in the past? Do they usually get paid pretty well?
Well, she nods over towards Braun down the table. It's like, there's people like him, but most of them just end up dead.
That's what I was afraid of. Not death, but, getting swindled into death.
And she leans over and she's like, so how about that room?
Ooh, yes. And I reach behind the bar and I grab 2 more bottles and I bring them up to the room.
Alrighty. That's how your evening ends.
Oh, that's not where it ends, buddy.
Begins. Anybody else want to end their character's evening, or?
Nothing.
Thimble
Yeah, nothing out of the
has never
ordinary.
slept on a bed before.
Are you in your own room?
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I?
Did you want to bunk with somebody?
That's a good question. I mean, I'm kind of just here with you guys, so.
We explained to Fim how a bed works. We probably have to order another drink for him to be like, all right, have this and fall asleep on that. It's kind of like a hay bale.
Yeah.
It's like
I think after
hay
a
bale. couple
couple more glasses of that dwarven still, that's probably gonna,
It's more that we're gonna be carrying you upstairs than anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure he doesn't piss the
give
bed.
you keys to a room, and you've got a set of keys in your hand.
Mhm.
Thimble.
Does Fimble know what a key does?
She sort of grabs your other hand and walks you up to the room and points. It's like, this
Magical
is
pass that
here.
lets you do doors.
And she points to the keys this lets you get into here, and this belongs to you. Everything inside belongs to you.
This belongs to me.
Everything behind this door, yes.
For one night, Fimble, don't go punching a hole in the wall like your dad.
Lila's gonna walk up and take the key out of Fimble's hand and open the door for him because it's probably gonna spend most of the night trying to figure out how a key works in a door.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so you do
And,
that. And, the door opens.
so-
and it's just a standard empty,
Yeah.
room.
Fimble turns around with this really stupid smile on their face and like they walk into the room and sit down next to the window and just look at the window. And that's how they spend the rest of their evening.
Okay, I'm gonna shut the door so that way his door's still not open and go to my own room.
Good idea.
Like slowly back out and just shut the door.
What, were you born in a barn?
Insert that Homer Simpson gif of backing into the bushes.
Yes, pretty much.
And with that session done, we say goodbye to Mike and Kalon, as they were not able to continue with the game. As unfortunate as it is to see a player go, there's always hope for a return in the future. This also solidifies the cast of players we have moving forward, and one by one we'll be uncovering aspects of who they are. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Love and respect.